Warning. This video is not for minors. The characters used in this e-Federation have all given their consent. This material is make-believe and has been rated M for mature. If video game violence offends you, please click out of this video now. 18 and older only. Proceed with caution. Thank you.
Welcome everybody to YTWE18 coming to live from Vancouver, British Columbia. And tonight, this is our match card show for the IC Chamber Challenge. And first up, we have got a specially requested match by Mistress Mume wanting her Gimps to get a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
Well, all I can say, Mr. DeVito, is good luck to them stupid Gimps.
Well, we did see Robert Rage squash them in a 2-on-1, so I don't know how well they're going to go against McFucker and Enraged. And here we have the Women's Championship match. Cajun Tinkerbell taking on Karina Kaboom.
Karina Kaboom has come out of nowhere and made a massive impact in the YTWE Women's Division.
She sure has. She is a top flight competitor, a former YTWF Women's Champion and an experienced wrestler. And Cajun Tinkerbell, relatively new, but man, has she been making an impact herself.
So here we go, a face-to-face confrontation with you, Mr. DeVito, and Crow the Omega. And all Crow wants to do is explain why he's been doing what he's been doing to you recently.
Well, Crow says he hasn't been around for a year. Crow says there's an imposter that's been running around since we relaunched. Well, I don't quite believe Crow, but I want to hear him out. I want to give him a chance to say his piece. So we're going to have a face-to-face chat at this show.
This is it for the Intercontinental Championship. We've got Rant with Jeff, Uncle from Hell, Robert Rage, Brickwegger, I Love to Rant, and the current defending YTWE Intercontinental Champion, Boston Fan. What do you think about this one, Mr. DeVito?
Well, I think this is going to be an incredible test for Boston Fan. Now, Boston Fan has done amazingly well since I gave him that first shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and he has been an amazing Intercontinental Champion. However, Boston Fan recently issued an open challenge, and he has been taking on challenges from everybody that has come at him. But not only that, he has been issuing separate challenges. So I figured, why not put loads of them in one match? He wanted a Hell in a Cell, a steel cage. I figured, fuck it, let's make it an elimination chamber. This is going to be a test for Boston Fan.
Absolutely.
Good.
And arguably, Mr. DeVito, our biggest main event to date.
Absolutely. With the world champion Rant with Jeff in the match. Jeff's title not on the line. Uncle from Hell is the #1 contender for that world title, but that match will be held off until next month's show.
Absolutely, Mr. DeVito, and with the rest of the talent in this main event, it's going to be a hell of a match. And speaking of talent, I heard we have a new member to the YTWE roster, Mr. DeVito.
Absolutely, we have, and his name is David Rivera, and we are going to hear from him right now.
YTWE, you're looking at your latest and newest superstar that will be coming soon. And this isn't my first barbecue, definitely not for sure. And I've been in other car companies before, and this one is going to be different for me, and I'm looking to become a champion. And if you aren't here to be a champion, then I don't know what's wrong with you, but I know I sure am, and looking to be able to go out the very best right here in YTWE. So I welcome all sorts of challenges, and you will be able to see the very best from me, Fort Minor Project, the Instant Classic. That's for damn sure, and I'll make sure of that. So, with everyone being able to watch and be able to stay tuned, you haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning, and I guarantee that. Stay tuned for more.
Well, there was some interesting words from our new member, David Rivera, but right now we have Tasco going up against Dharkgodd.
Yes, we have, Mr. DeVito. This is a match. I haven't seen either one of these guys in the match yet in the YTWE, so this should be interesting.
Well, both of these guys don't wrestle that often. Tasco, here and there in the past, has done the odd bit. He is the chief of security here right in the YTWE 18 plus. And Dharkgodd, although recently did get a victory over Enraged XX, it was a little bit dubious. It was due to outside interference. So, I don't know. We're going to see what Dharkgodd can do. Oh man, that was an amazing jumping neck breaker.
Yeah.
And Dharkgodd taking control.
Yes, it was, and he is taking control. And it seems to me that he's focusing his energy on the head and neck area.
That would make sense, as Dharkgodd does use a cutter type finisher for a move. He also uses a backbreaker which bends the neck. So I think a lot of that is a sensible move on Dharkgodd's part.
Absolutely. I heard that Tasco has got some business here in British Columbia, or is it elsewhere, Mr. DeVito?
Well, Tasco is currently down in Surrey, British Columbia. He said there's a certain somebody that he needs to deal with. That is not necessarily YTWE 18 plus business, but he said while he's down here in Surrey, he doesn't mind coming over to Vancouver to have a wrestling match. So I had to oblige Tasco, and I couldn't have thought of anyone better to give him other than Dharkgodd.
Well, let's see how Dharkgodd really is.
Well, I don't know, but Tasco's got him outside, and Tasco is a man that loves a fight, smashing him into that announcer's table and back into the ring now.
Oh, nice
Big elbow
to
to the forehead. You got that right, Joe. Bam! Stomping on the lower back of Dharkgodd. Now, Dharkgodd is a man that I feel shouldn't be underestimated. However, he does often overestimate just how good and how much power he actually has.
Oh,
Bang!
massive
Big
clothesline from out the corner there, Mr. DeVito. And he's going for the cover quickly.
And we're going for a cover.
1, 2. Ah, just barely a 2 count there, Mr. DeVito.
Only just. But Dharkgodd, like I said, shouldn't really be underestimated. But Tasco, being the chief of security here in YTWE 18 plus, is a man, to be honest, you just don't fuck with.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to fuck with Tasco either, Mr. DeVito. He looks like a pretty tough dude.
He's a tough dude, and he is realistically far more ruthless than I could ever hope to be. People say I can be ruthless at times, but Tasco is mad. And look at this! Here we go!
Nice sunset flip powerbomb.
Powerbomb.
Nicely done there.
Sunset flip powerbomb. Yep, very well done. Dragging him into the middle of the ring.
Going for the cover,
Here we
maybe?
go. No, he's just looking at him, letting him get up. This to me, look, Tasco doesn't seem to be breaking much of a sweat right here.
Gut wrench suplex there. Nicely done.
Oh, and here we go. Tasco telling Dharkgodd that he can't see him, I guess. And bam! Big 5-finger fucking whatever you want to call it. Straight in the forehead.
1,
I'm trying not to
2.
use the names of these moves. I don't want to sound like Britt Wigger, but
nice
bang!
clothesline from
Big
Dharkgodd.
clothesline.
Out of nowhere.
And he's got Tasco down. This, like I say, you can't underestimate Dharkgodd. Out of nowhere. Oh my days! He's hit him, taking him down.
1,
A big
2,
fuck you to Dharkgodd.
3.
And there it is.
And that was basically,
There it is, it's over.
in my opinion, that was basically a squash match, Mr. DeVito. Tasco went out there. I felt like he had to prove something, and he surely did.
I think Tasco just needed to show to people that with guys like Dharkgodd, you know, these guys that are often lowlifes, are a bit of a troll. He is the chief of security right here, and he will handle any pieces of shit that surface around the YTWE 18 plus and flush them straight down the shithole.
Exactly, and that is where pieces of shit, trolls, other people, even if you can call them people, that is exactly where they belong.
Maybe I should book Robert Rage in a match with Tasco. What do you think about that one, Joe?
That's a match I'd like to see, Mr. DeVito.
I think I would too, because I think Robert Rage would get his ass kicked. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Don't forget, IC Chamber Challenge coming up at the end of this month, and I'm talking over the credits. See you later.